Hello all my lovely people. Today I'm going to be giving you 10 side hustles that teens can do that actually work to make you money this summer. The first side hustle that I would recommend any teen doing, whether that's any age, any grade level, anything, is to sell on Depop. Now Depop is a app where you can simply take pictures of old clothes or books or toys or anything of the sorts, and you can upload them onto the app to sell them and make money off of it. Now, see, I have made money off of selling on Depop. I've been doing it for about 2 months now, and I've made, I want to say, maybe around $300. Now, that may not be the case for everybody. Everyone may not have as much things to sell, but say 1 or 2 things. You could always sell for 1 or 2 things. And a tip that I would give to everyone is to bump up the price a little bit more than what you want it to be. This is because most likely, almost everyone, minus maybe a few people, have bought an item for the price it was actually listed for, and they'll send an offer, usually with the amount of money that you want for the item. So say you sold an item, or you listed an item and you want $15 for it. List it for $20, and if it's going to sell, it'll sell for someone offering $15 for it. Now there's also the boosting part of it. I believe the first week you get free boosting, so like it'll get on the feed, get on whatever for free for about 7 days. And then after those 7 days, it's a 12% upcharge on whenever you sell. So you can list it with the boosting, and you only pay the 12% if you sell that item. And it's not like you yourself pay, it's Depop takes 12% of the amount of money sold on the item and just take it out, and then you get the rest. So I would highly recommend doing it. And as you can see, you can sell literally anything. You may not get much for some of the things, but if it's just taking up space, a few extra dollars isn't going to hurt anybody. And then number 2, that kind of goes along with Depop, is reselling. So you can go on Facebook Marketplace, you can go to Goodwill, you can go to Salvation Army, you can go to any type of thrift store, any online store like Facebook Marketplace, and find stuff that is at a really cheap price, sometimes even free, depending on where you're shopping for. Buy the items, and then go on websites like Depop or Facebook Marketplace and upprice them. So say you get it for free and you look up the actual value price for it, list it for that, maybe a few dollars less, since it's not brand new, but a few dollars less, list it up there, and then you'll be making profit off of reselling. 3 would be to start your own business. Now, starting your own business, this can either be a dropshipping business, a homemade arts and crafts type business, just something like that. It's not going to pay right away, but it's something that you can start now and start to invest in, as if that's what you want to work on like more throughout the years. For example, say you make keychains, or you make like anything. You make clothes, you design clothing, you do whatever. You can make an Etsy shop and start selling off of that. I haven't tried that one for myself yet, so I don't know exactly how it works, but I've seen friends of mine do it and make good money off of it. And then number 4, this is a way that I made maybe $15 for when I did do it. About a year ago, I found this website where I was desperate to make any sort of money, and it's called Nice Surveys. So it's basically you take surveys and I think you only make about like a few cents per survey, but my 13-year-old self, who had nothing else better to do, took the surveys, and I believe I got a total payout of about $15 in like Amazon gift cards, which it's pretty simple to do. You can sign up with like your Google email, whatever, and you just complete surveys. Again, you don't get paid much, but if you're just sitting down and be like, I have nothing to do, just do a few surveys. It doesn't need to be true information about you. Like, for me, I'm 25 on there. I'm not 25, but on there I put that I'm 25, and it's just a random zip code, a random city, so it's like, it's not my actual information. If you want, I have the link down below to sign up for it. It's pretty simple to do. It doesn't take very long to start. It'll ask you a few questions, and the thing that I do recommend is if you use like a fake persona for it and not your actual information, to stay consistent with your answers. So be like, what year were you born? Like, whatever year you put in the beginning, keep using that for when it asks, instead of being like, I was born in 2008. Now I was born in 2011. Now I was born in 1990. Like keep your story straight, basically, when you're doing it, so it like stays relevant to you. And then number 5, this is more for someone with a driver's license, or you could use with your parents' consent. Use your parents' information to start doing this, but you can always do DoorDash. DoorDash, again, it isn't one where it pays like millions, but if you're hanging out with a friend and you're like, I could use a few extra bucks, you can sign up for DoorDash on the Dasher app, fill out information. I believe it takes like a day or two for them to verify your identity, and then you can start dashing with DoorDash. All you need is you fill out all the information and stuff, and then a photo ID of a driver's license, and you don't have to deliver in a car. You can deliver on a scooter, on a bike, in a car if you need to, and just all that. So if you're a 16-year-old or 15-year-old who has a license or whatever but don't have a car, you can take your bike from McDonald's to the house. And you can also get exercise too along with it. So number 6 is going to be babysitting, and babysitting can be really fun. I think babysitting is really fun, and especially if you work well with kids, it is something you can do. It doesn't have to be with a big like babysitting company. It can be like your friend's mom, they need help watching so-and-so for 2 hours, and be like, okay, I can do that. Or it can be longer, or it can be like you start getting more clientele from saying like, my mom's friends' kids need help watching, okay? And then say if you do a good job, then it's her mom, just like all that type thing. Now, pay rate is obviously different per family, per hour, per parent. I think that is a great way to start making money as a teen, and especially just getting experience working with kids as well. And now number 7, I think this one goes along well with babysitting, is being a dog walker. Now for dog walking, I would recommend you go on a local Facebook page, or again, family, friends, anything like that, Facebook page, and being like, if anyone needs a dog walker anywhere locally, I'm available. And then just spit out your pitch for however much you're willing per walk. And plus you get to hang out with puppies. Like, who doesn't want to do that? I think that is a great resource on making money as well. Number 8, this one obviously is not for everyone, but starting a YouTube channel or a TikTok to start making revenue off of that. Now, this is recently what I've started to get back into. I started posting on YouTube quite a bit ago, but then I take a long break, and then I come back, and I take a long break, and I come back, but I'm trying to be more consistent with it now. On TikTok, I've never really had the thing to sit there and be like an influencer on there, but there are ways that you can make faceless content as well if you aren't comfortable sitting in front of a camera talking or lip singing, dancing, whatever. There are ways to make faceless content on there as well. But obviously after a while, when you start getting monetized, that's when you get paid. Like, as soon as you start, you're not going to get monetized, but after a while you'll start getting monetized, and you'll start getting paid for your videos with the views and the interactions that you get from them. Now, number 9 is, I got this suggestion from my friend who does my nails, is starting a nail business or press-on business. She does press-ons, so what she does, again, this is more of a locally type business starter, is you buy all the nail supplies that you want if you're interested in doing nails and stuff like that, and she will come and size my nail tips. She's done it once, and that's like all she needs for if you get recurring sets. So she will come and size my nails, be like, what do you want? Like, what's the inspo looking like? Send her the inspo. She'll do the nails, and she doesn't charge much, thankfully. This is her TikTok and Instagram if you want to go follow her. And she charges about $30 per set, like $30 to $40, which isn't bad. But also, she's still like a beginner doing it. But as a beginner, making $30, $40 a set while getting practice, while pleasing people, I feel like that is a great way to make a few extra bucks on the side. Now, obviously, it'll take a while to start practicing and to start getting clientele for this type of business, but that's where I suggest you making a TikTok, a Instagram account to start promoting your nail practice, even the practice sets, to promote them, to get people to be like, oh, those are cute, I want to get some of those. My last and final way that I would suggest starting a little business here is baking and selling your items. Again, you can probably sell them on Facebook Marketplace or stuff like that, or even to friends, or at school if you have like a Snapchat or something, make like a one with just people that go to your school and be like, I have this, and this, and I'm selling them for so and so much. Let me know if you want any. I'll bring them to school. And obviously you can buy boxes of cake mix, boxes of brownie mix. You can make cookies, all that kind of stuff, and you can make it, and say the box is $1. You can sell each of them for $2, and you make 12. That's about $24 with a $23 profit. Easy way to make money at school and even over the summer. Okay, well, that is it for this video. I hope that you take some of these ideas and try them out for yourself. If you have any more questions for me, leave them down in the comments, and I will try to reply to as many as I can about any of the side hustles, or if you have any recommendations for more side hustles that you could possibly do, leave them down there as well. I will also be leaving the links for the nice surveys and just anything else that you could do down in the description. Thank you. I love you guys.
This mental pressure got me popping pills and shit. But